Hey, what is going on, guys? Today we're going to be taking a look here at the electric handy drill from Tamiya, and this was pretty cool. I thought it would be worth doing a whole video on because if you open it up here, you look inside, you actually have to build it yourself. It's all like the plastic parts are molded on runners and everything, so we'll take a look at that in just a second. You guys know I love drilling. I'm always using these drills. These are the Mr. Hobby brand drill set that I think is really useful to have on hand. But I thought this would also be useful too, and I wanted to check it out, especially if you're working on like resin stuff where you have to drill a lot of holes. I mean, your hand does get tired after using this for so long, so I thought having an electric one might be handy, I guess, as the name implies there. But as you can see on this one, it can hold anywhere between 1 and 3 millimeter drill bits, I think is the limit for that. So not a wide range. If you're doing anything too small or too much larger, it won't really work for that. But 1, 2, 3 millimeter drill bits are kind of the standard size that you will kind of use more often than not. Down here, just a look at the different parts of that. So again, this is all included in the materials. You'll have to put that all together by yourself. Inside here, there's just the ends of the box there. That $2,400 on there, I believe, is denotating the list price for this. I think was around $2,400. It's around $20, $25 for this. It's not super cheap, but over here you can see this is just meant to be used for, on the front of the box there, it says for plastic and wood only. So there's just a couple examples just using that. Of course, the basic drill set not included, safety goggles not included, it's just the other things that are recommended to have. They're not included in here. And on the other side, just some more just kind of generic information there. So let's just go ahead and get it popped open. Like I said, there will be some assembly required here with this. We have our A runner in blue, which is like our main body parts for that. There's some gear parts here in orange for the C runner. A little foil sticker here, electric handy drill to stick on the side of that. Our B runner here in a kind of light warm gray color. And I noticed this is ABS plastic. Just taking a look at the other runners here, it looks like they are all in ABS plastic. This orange one, I don't see anything on there saying that it's ABS or not, but I would assume that it maybe also is. And you've got this bag of all of the components for that, so like the motor and everything that you'll have to put into this. So I'm assuming it's going to be not too difficult. You got some screws and stuff in there. All of the instructions are here. I guess on the inside of the box, just like a little advertisement there. There's the drill, but on the other side, it looks like they also have an electric handy router. So that might be kind of useful as well too. I don't know if this one is good, but I guess maybe you could just use different routing bits in this. So you wouldn't need a whole separate tool. Well, the instructions are here and just kind of fold all out like that. It looks like items required for assembly. It says large and small screwdriver, long nose pliers, side cutters, modeling knife, and 2 AA batteries you're gonna need for this. So it just kind of goes through how the construction goes for this. So I'll go ahead and put this together and we'll test it out, see how it works, and yeah, have some fun with it. Alright guys, so when you get it all put together, here is how it's gonna look. It was not that challenging to put together, pretty simple and straightforward. You just follow the instructions and everything goes together pretty fine. You got the sticker on there. On this side, you just got the little door for your batteries, 2 AA's is all it's going to take there. So it does have a pretty good weight to it, just the actual drill itself. And then with the batteries in there, you know, it's got a good weight. Just went ahead and stuck the sticker on there. On this side too, you also got this lock, which is meant to just go, you turn that and then it blocks the trigger from being pulled. I couldn't, like, the way that it goes together was weird. It didn't really seem like it was going to fit in there. I was trying to get it, I couldn't get it to fit, so I tried modifying that a little bit to try to get it to fit better. And I think I just kind of, it didn't help anyway. I don't want to say I made it worse, but it wasn't working before and then it's still not working, so it's just kind of still doesn't work anyway. So not a big deal. I don't really necessarily need a lock on there, but in case you want to do that, just be careful with putting this part together. I don't know, it will seem kind of tricky. I've watched a couple other video reviews to check about that, and it didn't seem like anyone else had a problem with that, so maybe I'm just dumb. But on that side too, you also got the little button you're going to press to lock the chucks that you can put in your drill bit. Now, I was wrong in that it doesn't come with any drill bits, even though it says on here basic drill set not included. It does come with one 2mm drill bit that you can use with this, so I guess that's something. The other thing that I was wrong about too is that this little thing, which I was thinking was glue, if I actually read this, actually says in English on there on one side grease, and on the other side in Japanese grease. There's actually grease for the gears inside this. When you're putting it together, you have to put a little grease on some of the gears there just to get it all going well. But once you get that all put together, works pretty well. Now, like I said, I watched a couple other video reviews of this, and it seems like the RPM on mine seems slower or weaker in comparison. I took this apart and checked it, double checked it, and triple checked it actually a number of times, And I can't tell if there's anything wrong with mine. As far as I can tell, everything's put together fine. I got the grease on there, and everything's, you know, everything's all screwed together nice and tight. But still, mine just seems slightly weaker than what I've seen in this do in other videos. So I'm not sure. I mean, obviously you want it to be a little bit weak because it's just for plastic models. You don't want it to be super strong where it's just going to go blast through the part. So you want it to be, you know, slow so that you can, you know, like take it easy on the part, right? But I don't know. I don't know if that's going to cause any issues or anything. But let's go ahead and try it out here on just this little plastic piece. So you can see it makes its way through the plastic there in pretty short order. It's not zooming right through, which, like I said, would not be a good thing. And you can see the hole is pretty clean, so that's good. You don't really have a lot of cleanup that you're gonna have to do on this. So yeah, I gotta say it worked well on plastic. Now it does also say that it's meant for plastic and wood. I don't have any wood necessarily right around here, except for the table if I wanted to drill a hole in that. But I did want to try also out on a piece of resin. This is just a part of a resin kit here. It doesn't say that it's for resin, but I think it should probably work well enough on resin as well too. But I just want to test it. And also I wouldn't necessarily go straight in with the 2mm drill bit. I would normally go 1mm first and then go larger from there. Just want to test this to see if it's going to get stuck in the resin or anything like that. Just if it goes just a couple of millimeters in, that's really kind of all it really needs to do. And I mean, yeah, it seems to be working just fine for this as well too. And even if it is a little bit slower than it's supposed to be for whatever reason, anyway, it's a good speed. It still makes its way through the part, and like I said, you can kind of go carefully with it without overdoing it, which could be the problem, I guess, if it was too fast. So there you have it, guys. I think for most of my kind of general purpose drilling needs, I'll probably stick with just the Mr. Hobby drill set here, which is really good just for just grabbing whatever drill I need. But this will come in handy if I need to drill a bunch of holes in quick succession. So for example, if I was taking a part like this and I wanted to cut out a big section of this plastic and I needed to drill like 20 holes in a line to cut out this part or something like that, then obviously this is going to be much faster. Drilling 15, 20, 25 holes for something like that with a hand drill is going to make your hand really tired and sore pretty quick. So I don't imagine this is going to be coming in handy all that often, but every now and then, you know, it's good to have. You can save yourself the trouble. That's the kind of thing with tools like this. They're not really super necessary for most people, and even for me, I don't see myself using it all that often, but it's just good to have around just in case you need it, or if I just want to just drill a quick hole in something, just grab it, just pop right there. And it's easy enough to do. So it's a cool tool. Definitely check it out if you guys are interested. It's pretty solid, and it's fun to actually put it together yourself, actually, compared to just something you just buy and you just take it out of the package and you just got it. Being able to put it together yourself, that kind of just adds an extra little bit of fun to this as a tool anyway. So if you guys have any other further questions or comments about this, of course, do feel free to leave those in the comments section down below. Thanks for watching today, guys. As always, I appreciate the support, guys. Liking the video, commenting, subscribing, all of that is greatly appreciated. So, till next time, have a great day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.